Good afternoon, it is about 5 p.m. I'm about to go to Hotworks and I thought today I would just show y'all kind of my nighttime routine. I actually need to check the classes and just see whichever one is empty. I usually just look at the app and then see whatever's open, book it, and then when I get there, I don't really do the Hotworks workouts anymore. I've been loving doing Move with Nicole, and I'll just bring my iPad and pull up YouTube, pull up a Move with Nicole workout, and they're so much better. They're so good. I just recently discovered Move with Nicole and been loving those Pilates workouts. It's also a hair wash day. So I'm using this coconut miracle oil. I like to kind of drench my ends with this, leave it on for a few hours. And then after I wash it, my hair is just so soft and just looks very, very healthy. Y'all already know I gotta bring some electrolytes. Most of the time I use sugar-free, but I'm going a little crazy, going full sugar. And this orange vanilla dream is actually such a good flavor. Oh wow, a lot of particles. This is also my perfect water bottle for Hotworks because it is leak proof, so I can just throw it in my bag. And also it keeps my ice intact throughout the whole sauna workout, which is insane. Okay, so this is the setup in here. I paused her for a second so I could show you. Thankfully, I can just mute the workouts in here. So there is a workout going on. It looks like it's paused, but it's not.
The ring ball, you've got it. Your weight on your left leg. Make sure that your spine is nice and straight as you lower down into your curtsy.
Okay, I just got back home. It is 6:20 p.m. That workout was so hard. Like usually I can like modify it if I can't do one of the exercises that she's doing. But there was so much of that was just so dang hard. I couldn't even modify it. That was very, very hard. So I'm gonna go shower really quick and then we will make dinner. Here is dinner. We've got some sweet potato, ground beef with taco seasoning, and just a little bit of cottage cheese. Whoever came up with this combo is genius because it's so good. I don't usually take a shower at night and then proceed to put makeup on, but I've got a couple TikToks that I want to film tonight and I'm not doing that without makeup on, so I did put a little bit of makeup on. I've also been cleaning up a little bit. I've got some laundry in the washing machine right now. I've been running the Roomba. I'm trying to do like a closing shift here. Also self-tanned, but I didn't want to do my hands yet because I'm doing laundry and stuff. So I feel like I need to throw on a sweatshirt before I start doing TikToks because I know this looks a little crazy. Now I'm gonna make my nighttime sleepy drink before I get ready for bed. I don't know if I've ever made this combo in my videos, and if I have, I know it's been a long time. But not too long ago, I discovered this bone broth hot chocolate recipe. It's absolutely delicious and it's really good for your gut health. I was loving that hot chocolate, and then I decided maybe I should use my Beam Dream powder with the other ingredients, and it turns out it is absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. But if you haven't heard me talk about the Beam Dream powder before, this stuff is the best for getting a good night's sleep. I've never really been a very good sleeper. I've always had a hard time just shutting my brain off at night, getting ready to go to sleep. But this has helped so much with getting to sleep, staying asleep. And in the past, anytime I've tried something to help me sleep, it always just makes me feel really groggy the next day. And this stuff always makes me wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and ready for the day. They use ingredients like melatonin, magnesium, and L-theanine to help you relax and get to sleep. And this stuff works very fast. They also have capsules if you would prefer to take something before bed in like a pill form instead of having a drink to put together before bed. Same ingredients, they work the exact same. I will say if I'm trying to sleep in, I'll reach for these over the powder. Drinking this before bed, sometimes I will wake up in the morning and I'll have to go to the bathroom after having a drink before bed. I'm up for the day, I'm ready to go. And it's not like I'm gonna go back to bed at that point, but if I'm waking up early in the morning, I'm definitely reaching for this. So I'm gonna show you how I make my little hot chocolate recipe. I'll also link the original. This girl that I went to college with, she has a food blog, and this is where I got that recipe, and she makes a lot of really, really good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit sweeter. Usually I'll just use regular maple syrup, and I think this is just made up of maple syrup, but it's in like a butter form. It's from Trader Joe's and it tastes so good. First, I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of bone broth. And it has to be this brand. And then I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of oat milk. I don't know if the original recipe uses oat milk, but I like oat milk. And this one's extra creamy. We'll whisk that a little bit. We're gonna throw in a little bit of this maple butter, not too much. Everyone that I've made this for has loved it. This does not have to be fancy. You don't have to make it this way. You could just use water or milk. That's so good. Wow, I can't believe I haven't been making it like this more often. I think that maple syrup really did something. And they are having a sale right now of up to 50% off. So that is a major discount. I've never seen the price that low before. And I've said it before, this stuff is not cheap, but it is so worth it to me for a good night's sleep. And also, if you're gonna try one of the powders, I definitely recommend the chocolate peanut butter flavor. This one is my favorite. But I cannot recommend this brand enough if you are someone who has trouble sleeping. I've worked with them several times, and this is also something that I've just talked about many times without being sponsored, because it is something that I love that much. And especially if you're someone who has tried lots of different things to sleep at night and nothing has worked for you, or you just wake up feeling so gross the next day, this will not do that to you. So I'll have Beam linked in the description box below, and I'll have my coupon code so you can get a discount. Absolutely delicious. I wish that you could taste it through the phone, through the internet. Okay, the timer is set for 10 minutes. We just got back from Oklahoma the other day, and this mess has been on the couch ever since we got back. So I'm gonna get all this stuff put up, finish cleaning the kitchen, and then we'll get ready for bed. Okay, now we can fake tan the hands. I successfully washed my face without like making a mess of my arms and neck. This is my favorite little brush for fake tanning, by the way. But I like to use gloves all over, like sanitary gloves, because they don't soak up all the product. Lately, I've been doing my Omnilux mask in the morning, but I forgot to do it this morning. So I'm gonna go lay in bed with my Omnilux mask and watch TV for a little bit till Josh gets home. Okay, we need to leave in like 20 to 25 minutes, but I want to make my cookie dough stuffed dates for this trip because I love a sweet treat. So I wanted to show y'all really quick how I make them. First, I'm just gonna do a little bit of almond flour, and I don't measure anything. Dump and mix. And then peanut butter, a little bit of maple syrup, and then mix this all together. I have to do a little bit more. And then we're gonna stuff this mixture into the dates. Like that. And now we're gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips, or maybe not sprinkle, I'll just push them in there. And I'm gonna keep them in my cooler. And then when we're feeling like a sweet treat, this is what we're gonna reach for. They're like healthier chocolate chip cookies. Okay, look at this room. This room is huge. I don't think I've ever had a hotel room this big, actually. We have a couch and 2 chairs, 2 beds, TV, and then here is the bathroom. The last time I was here, I had a really small room, and I actually really liked that better. I mean, this is a far walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I have to go to the bathroom like 10 times every night. The last time I was here though, these blackout curtains, like my room was so dark, and I got to sleep in so late because the room was just so dark. So I'm hoping that this one, because now this time I have a corner room, so I'm hoping that this window stays blackout like last time. These blue chairs are beautiful. Like, I have no use for them, but they're very cute. Hopefully these pillows are okay. I don't think they are. Okay, good morning. It is 11:48. I've just been watching church and getting ready. Our van time is at 12:17. Hopefully it's faster getting back to the airport. It took us forever to get here last night. The traffic was insane, but it's been a very relaxing layover. Thought it was a little bit longer, but it's like 15 hours. I've just been chilling. I actually brought clothes thinking that I was gonna go out on this layover because tomorrow or tonight, I think our layover is only like 14 hours. So I was thinking about going out in San Francisco today and I forgot shoes. So I've got like biker shorts and a sweatshirt and I would have to go out in my work shoes. Speaking of shoes, lots of people forget things on airplanes all the time. It happens all the time. People lose their AirPods, Kindle, laptop, their whole suitcase. I mean, people always forget things. Last night was the first time I've ever seen someone forget their shoes on the airplane. Just, they took their shoes off and then left them and got off the plane. Got their stuff, got off the plane without their shoes. I guess there's a first time for everything, but that was wild. Okay, we did not make it to Sacramento. So this is my hotel in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Actually a really cute hotel. We kind of have almost a full kitchen over here. So I'm so hungry. So I'll go ahead and heat up a chicken enchilada casserole. It is not 8:45. That is way off, but I'm gonna heat this up and then I'll tell y'all what happened today. So it is now 10:45 p.m. We landed here so many hours ago. So coming from San Francisco, everything was fine until like the last 30 minutes of the flight. And there were really bad thunderstorms in DFW, so we had to circle around West Texas for like an hour. Then we ended up diverting to Tulsa, where we are now. So we landed in Tulsa at like 8:15 p.m. And then we just sat there and waited and waited and waited. We sat there for, I wanna say 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half. We thought that we were gonna divert here, refuel, and then be on our merry way to Dallas, but our pilots timed out. I didn't realize that they didn't start the day with us in San Francisco. They started in Dallas and they were doing a turn. So they timed out. So then of course, everybody had to get off the plane and we had to get a hotel here. But we got that news and then sat there for like another hour. I don't know if it's just because Tulsa is like smaller and they probably had so many people, so many flights divert here today, but it was a mess. There was another plane that came in and we were about to move. The captain said that we were about to move and get to our gate. And then he was like, never mind. There's another plane that just came in and they get to go to the gate instead. Like, I don't know. So anyway, here we are and we are leaving at 8:30. I think our van time's at 8:30. Okay, good morning. It is 7:52 a.m. I was feeling a little crazy today and I decided to double up once we get back to Dallas. So this trip was originally supposed to get back at 8 p.m. We were supposed to be in Sacramento last night and then just one leg from Sacramento to Dallas today. But obviously we did not make it there. So now that we're getting all these passengers back early this morning, we're gonna get back to Dallas at like 11 a.m. I figured I might as well pick something up and double up on my hours today. So today I'm gonna get paid for 2 days in one. So that is pretty good. And I rarely ever do this because after a trip, I'm ready to go home. I want to be home. I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've doubled up before, but Josh dropped me off for this trip and he wasn't planning on picking me up until like 8:30 p.m. tonight. So it works out because that's when my turn gets back. And he was planning on being at school all day until he picked me up. So now he doesn't have to come and get me until he had originally planned. So it worked out for everybody. We're gonna make a little extra money. Josh's plans haven't been derailed. So it's perfect. It's a Pittsburgh turn, so it's worth a little more than 5 hours, which is what we get paid for a day of work, basically. And I'm getting paid 5 hours for today, even though we're only working one 30-minute flight from Tulsa to DFW. Okay, good morning. It is 8:36 a.m. Picked up a turn today. It's an Orlando turn. I think I have to be there at 10:50. And then we have a 2.5 hour sit in Orlando, so I'm gonna get lunch. I picked this up to get some extra hours, so hopefully it's an easy day. So we are already delayed until 12 something because our plane coming in is delayed. And now I'm thinking maybe I should bring some snacks because I was planning on getting food on that 2.5 hour sit. But you know how that goes. Sometimes, I mean, whenever you make plans, that's when your trip falls apart. Okay, good afternoon. It is the next day. I got back from my trip last night at like 11 something. I'm exhausted. I worked so much this month and I have today and tomorrow left in this month to pick something up, and I can only pick up a turn because today would be my 6th day and you can only work 6 days in a row. So I could pick up a turn today or tomorrow. And I was relieved to see that nothing was dropping. No turns for today or tomorrow. I'm picking up some Chick-fil-A for Josh right now. I'm gonna take it to him at school. Hey, I got you exactly what you wanted because you're the love of my life and I know your order.
Yes, you do.
You got me the wrong thing at Jimmy John's the other day, so I'm taking it. I love you. Oh, and a lemonade. Why are you shaking?
Because I'm so hungry.
Oh, okay, go eat. You wanna sit in here and eat with me? Eat with me.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your car, do you have your keys?
Yeah.
I can't believe he wants to sit in the car and eat with me. He never wants to do that.
Cheers.
It doesn't get much better than a Chick-fil-A car date. Okay, I'm back home. I got a couple things from Target to make for dinner. I had to go to Target anyway, so I just grabbed some sweet potatoes and an avocado and cottage cheese, and I'm gonna make those sweet potato ground beef bowls. Look at these sweet potatoes. Huge. So I'll show you how I make those. Also needed some toothpaste. This is the best toothpaste ever. I also got some micellar water. I probably should have gotten this at Ulta so I could get the points, but I saw it and remembered that I needed it because Spencer's wedding is this weekend and I'm gonna need this for makeup and stuff. Also got some of these chin mighty patches that covers your whole chin. These were so expensive. I don't remember these being so expensive. These were $18 and I don't know, I guess I've just had my acne under control for so long that I haven't really had to buy these in forever. So I don't know if they've always been that expensive or what, but I've been breaking out a little bit because I started tazarotene. I switched from tretinoin to tazarotene because my skin was acting up and I had my acne under control while I was just doing like regular retinol, and now that I've switched, I'm breaking out. But I'm gonna keep with it. I think I'm just purging a little bit. I'm gonna take a break for a few days and then pick it back up after Spencer's wedding. So hopefully we can get some of these pimples cleared up before then. And I got some Happy Apples. These are back. I love these. And I also got a couple things from Amazon. I'm so mad at myself for not ordering this from Costco soon enough. I needed this for Spencer's wedding. And this is the Embryolisse moisturizer. This is what I use under makeup. This is the best moisturizer for under makeup. And it's so much cheaper at Costco. But it's nice to have a little one anyway. So I got this little one from Amazon. Okay, here is the sweet potato bowl. This one's just for Josh. I'm not hungry yet, so I'll make mine later. I didn't feel like cutting the sweet potato today, so I just cut it in half. And we're doing avocado today. Sometimes we don't, and it's still really good, but avocado is also good. And then to top it off, we're gonna drizzle some spicy honey from Trader Joe's. This is what makes it so delicious. And there you go. Okay, good morning. I just got done getting ready. I need to run some errands today. I feel like I need more than one thing at Sephora. I know I need, oh no, not the Alani, get out of there. I think I'm gonna put this in ice because a fly was just sitting on the lid of this. Okay, anyway, I need to run some errands. I need to pick up my dress. I had to get it altered because it was a little too long. Also, I got a dress to wear for the rehearsal dinner. I need to try that on and just see if it fits, if it looks good. If not, I'm just gonna wear my tried and true Abercrombie puff sleeve dress. I swear I wear that for like every occasion. I also need to get packed for our trip to Louisville. I'm gonna go get some press-on nails because I grew my nails out so that I could get them done. I just hate having my nails done. I hate all of it. So I think I'm just gonna get some press-ons. I do love how they look though when they're done, I will say. It's really nice when they look pretty. I'm not even gonna check and see if there's anything to pick up today. The only thing I could pick up is a turn. Today is September 30th, so it's the last day of the month, and next month I'm actually on a voluntary leave of absence. I debated whether or not to talk about this on my channel because I don't know, I'm just always getting those comments like, do you even like your job? You hate your job, just quit, just get a new job. I'm just tired of those comments, so I kind of didn't know if I wanted to even mention that just so that I don't get those comments on this video. But today I'm really excited about having a month off and I don't even know how to not talk about it because I'm really happy. So it's just for the month of October. I did not think that I was gonna get it. I've done this before, but it's been years and I feel like they haven't even really offered voluntary leave of absence since like COVID. I never did during COVID, but several years ago I took a month off and just, you know, I stayed with my parents and I went to Hawaii with my friend. I got to go to Pup's tennis tournament. It was just so nice to have a month off. I can't work. I can't pick up anything the whole month of October. And I saw that they were offering voluntary leave in October. I asked Josh and my parents, like, what do you think? Should I do it? And they were all like, yeah, go for it, do it. So that is why I worked so much in September. I tried to get so many hours, like double the amount that I normally work, so that when I don't have a paycheck in November from October, it wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, that is a little life update. I'm not gonna be flying any in October. I'm just gonna be focusing on doing my social media every day. Okay, I've been trying to just clean up a little bit. I've got some laundry going. Another thing about having a month off work, this apartment is gonna be the cleanest that it's ever been. I'm gonna heat up my lunch from yesterday. I ate like half my Chick-fil-A sandwich, so I'm gonna eat the other half now, and an apple. I got some really good apples from Costco. I also always keep my Chick-fil-A cups just to reuse them because I love styrofoam cups, and it also just makes me feel like I got Chick-fil-A today, even though I didn't. If you made it this far in the video, comment below your Chick-fil-A order.